Right, I'm going to go and see Sebastian and his sister. Yeah. Although I know it's quite a while away. Rats!
On another adventure, are we?
Do you always need to speak? Oop, I'm not in my correct garb.
Revelio.
What is this place? Ooh.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Never say oh again. Any others hiding from me?
I should investigate.
I am investigating.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Soldiers! Come on! Hit me! Hit me!
I was surprised
What's
how much
this?
jewelry she had. Must have weighed as much as a rat.
I think we've done one of these before.
Nuisance when supplies run low, though. Always makes me nervous.
Confringo!
Did you hear that?
Where's the last piece of ancient magic? Ooh. You fool.
It's Totalis.
Oh, so tired.
Now you're dead.
That wasn't so difficult.
Nah. Meta. Oh.
A castle. It's Totalis. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
Okay, can't get in there. What are your new tasks? Combat plants. Right. Flutterby? Where? Oh! Oh. What is that? Okay.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
One of you stay still. Got you. Belgruff. Is there there's another one somewhere?
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Easy. This is
Wonder
where
who lives here.
that girl's from. What's her face? Morganac.
Revelio.
This doesn't fare well for Sebastian, I don't think, because if he's following the traits of Morganac, then he may be evil.
For a bit of dying, are we?
Accio. Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroff the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters.
Well, I can wipe him out
Feldcroft
easily
borders
for
goblin
you
country,
for a price.
but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroff and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If
You sell
don't
horse
believe me,
shit.
feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
That was a very suggestive comment. Now I'm gonna break into your house.
Revelio.
Ilford. Ooh.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
So are we going to wipe out Rookwood Castle at some point? I think Sebastian's got a bit of a dark side. He seems like the kind of character that could turn evil. Don't blame
Feldcroft
him.
used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Nice house.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
The hell was that for?
Tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that.
He's a
If you
freak.
don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Not your fault. Where's your uncle?
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I don't want to remove all hope.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will
This
fray
arse.
my last nerve.
I'll literally kill you.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop.
I'll
I
kill
was
you.
about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
And you
I
don't know
hope
the
you'll
harm that I
remember
could
what
do
I've
if you
said.
don't watch your tongue.
Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
If we're going
All
to the
debris
castle,
you'll
this can be
see is
easily
from
wiped
whatever's
out.
going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Treasure.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
No, that's not where the wizards were.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. He's a dead wizard in my book.
This, I mean, there is a lot of similarities between Sebastian's story and that Morganax.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Violent.
You've made your last mistake.
And you are?
One less human to... Rather unwise coming back this way.
Incendio!
I won't...
Confringo! Levioso! Protego!
Pretty sure I just got that, but it's alright.
Incendio!
What?
Findo! No! Glacius!
One less human to...
Confringo!
I won't...
Debolso! Expelliarmus!
Never seen anything like that before.
Findo! Glacius! Protego! Expelliarmus! Stupid! Glacius! Defendo! Confringo! I confess.
Okay.
That was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Can we repair this?
Reparo!
Yes was the answer to that question. We're gonna repair the town.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a
Yes, and then wipe
specific
them out.
reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping
Reparo.
up.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio.
Something's over there. Can't be in there. Could have sworn that was a chest mine, but whatever.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
Might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Knew there'd be a chest here.
This well looks familiar.
Does it?
Sebastian, I've seen this before.
See?
This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Oh my god, she's been disfigured?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
I bet that was
Could
Morganac.
be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Yeah. Or if it was one of the keepers. It's got a tie into Morganac somehow.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years
Thank
ago.
you for
If I
wasting
didn't know
20
you,
seconds
I think you
explaining
were
what I've
pulling my
just
leg.
said.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Depulso!
Huh, a stairwell.
What?
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
How did you get down here? I'm going to start again because I just didn't read what was being said.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
I can heal people.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos, you're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
That's quite worrying, because if we visit it...
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough.
We're being spied upon.
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we
should
come.
Probably block it off again. Because
I'm
other
tempted
people
to
might
hold
come
my
and,
breath.
You know, discover stuff.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Simply part
Seems
of a
as
map
if something's
piece.
missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Do we need to form a larger page from this, maybe? I know what they are. They're the keys that we
Anything
use
helpful in
like,
the
to
note?
slow... The ones that we need to use to unlock the gates.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common?
What on earth is a
No idea.
scriptorium?
Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Why? Do you know what? I'm gonna go and collect the side quests. Just in case we need to, you know, we run out and need to do them later.
I really should look
Where's
into
the food
gillyweed, although I still need to swim.
I can go underwater.
Going for a swim?
Goodness no, though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh,
So we
thank
can
you.
conquer
Of course,
the
I haven't
surface
exactly
world
done anything
and then
just yet. I presented
underwater.
them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim,
Aren't they
but
vicious?
I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
Well, if you like them so much, why don't you go and marry them?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course, and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know
I'd
about
probably
wizard
do the
kind.
other way around.
My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Take a breath.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
Oh my
You'd
god, I
really
need to go
do
and
that?
dive in different
Oh,
areas.
thank you. Thank you, thank you. The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself.
I'm going to be
I just
dragged
know
underwater.
it.
And mermaided. That was a pun on murdered.
Look at this place.
Whoa now.
Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Confringo!
Can I collect multiple
Lumos.
at once?
Now then, I'll need you to come with me.
Oh my god, that's so much easier. Come on.
Now for the rest of you.
Just the one would refuse before.
What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this.
I'm gonna wear it.
Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
I could have kept that
Merlin's
lipstick.
beard. It's marvellous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you
Hand
again.
deliver.
So much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come.
I'd better have.
I can't wait.
Better
to
see
study
some reward
this.
for it. Oh, that's horrendous. Everyone knows what this is the site of. Correct! Snape's dead. Oh, this is the first side quest, I think. The first, like, relationship quest, even. That I've had. The rest of them have been side quests.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ooh, be quiet!
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
Hang on, I'm not in the correct gear.
And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
How can you see... Oh, echolocation. That answers my question and qualms my theory.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Is this what I think it is?
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realise. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
I'm very excited. Thank you, Sebastian.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Budget.
I mean, you gotta get all of the flu flames just so that I can travel anywhere at any time. We need to ascend. I heard a Daedalian key somewhere as well. There you are. Where's it gone?
Confringo! Accio!
Well, there's got to be something here.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Very odd.
Revelio!
Yeah.
Accio! Just one more gobstone.
Do not destroy him, I swear to God. Whoa.
Revelio.
I'm gonna steal this plaque.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, there's the last one as well. Where is it?
Revelio.
Oh. What a turkey. Centaur armor.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
What is this place? Nuts. Oh, I know where this is. Wonder if we can get up. Come on then.
Lumos.
I know where you are. Oh, no way!
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh. These are all doors.
Revelio.
Let me try this again then.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Where? Oh.
Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
That's all of them, isn't it? Can we get into other common rooms? I feel like I'm gonna like fall off these, you know. That's 2. That's 6, which is the salamander. 9, 3, 12, 7. That one. That's where it went. Come on! I will be speaking to you in a second.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Sweet. Right. That's 8, isn't it? Yes. 9, that's 4. Which is that? 3, 16, 5. Which is that? So, right. And then, where's the other one? Little spider. Oh, we know where that is because we've just been there.
Revelio.
Nuts. Let me in! Oh! Where am I? Not long. I think we've got 13 now. Oh! It's... I already know how to do this! Arithmancy. Just it's push term for maths, isn't it? Oh. Oh god, multiple doors.
Revelio.
I wish that would just reveal. Nothing. The hell? She has more.
Revelio.
Epic.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was
Come
before
on,
I
then.
invented flu powder.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gob.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I mean, they did steal
I'm
that.
sure they'd be willing to play
Whatever.
after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Oh, that is horrendous. I haven't leveled up. Pourquoi?